Keep the kind of wet tie. But not from 9 to 5. Try that life but say goodbye. Gotta wish the life to get the job done. Sexy work can never be fun. Simply unprofessional. Simply unprofessional. Unprofessional. I'm unprofessional. I'm unprofessional. I'm unprofessional. You know it's true, yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Simply Unprofessional. I'm your host, Webby. Joining me tonight, we got Devin.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Devin.
And we got that bluesy intro coming to us from dad.68 at dadrock.net.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Devin, tonight, whatever. Rob's not
This
here.
evening.
He's sleeping.
Rob's a sleepy boy.
Rob's sleepy boy, and he does have a. He might join us if he wakes up. If he happens to wake up in the middle of this, he might pop in groggily. He did have a fucking science corner this week that I actually remembered to remind him about. But now he's not here, and I don't know what the science corner was. He just wanted me to remind him that he had one. So maybe we'll have to come up with either additional life advice towards the end for the viewers or for the listeners, or come up with a science corner of our own. Which, hey, you know what? Maybe, we're pretty sciencey guys, me and you. If we put our heads together,
You know what, Webby? I got this.
All right. But today, Devin, so I have a couple lists, and you actually came up with a good idea. So we're going to start with this first list. It's 30 surprising, according to this website. And this is Eat This Not That at eatthis.com. This is 30 surprisingly delicious food pairings that will blow your mind. From salty and sweet to combos that might have you scratching your head. These combinations apparently really work. So what we're going to do, and this was your recommendation, is maybe on like the next stream, whenever that happens to be, if it's a spring stream or maybe even the Halloween stream. I don't necessarily know that we'll want to wait till the Christmas stream. We usually do something big for that, but or it's just gonna be a random stream that maybe we'll just put up, because these episodes do go up on YouTube. So maybe we'll actually do a video SU. But we're gonna go through these and we're gonna kind of vote on our top 5 of what we think.
I will say the last time we did a weird. Sorry, the last time we did a weird combination, it turned out good. Remember we did like the peanut butter bacon one?
Yeah, I do like that one.
Solid combination.
And I mean, there's one that I've lived by ever since I've tried it, and it's, I thank my buddy Ross for having me try it, though I brought it a little bit, one step further than he does, and I try to get all you guys to try it. But in any case, we're going to be talking about it. We're going to vote on our top 5, which ones we think would taste good, and try them, versus which top 5 ones we don't think would pair well, and we'll try those as well on a stream at some point. I don't know if these are in any particular order. The list doesn't say. So we'll just have to go through. It is in numerical order 1 through 30. So I don't know if they're starting off with like what they deem the best combo, versus not. So, okay, you ready for this? According to this, here are some of the weirdest and most loved food combinations out there. Don't knock them till you try them. Number 1. All right, this doesn't seem that far off. Ice cream and fries. I mean, people have technically been doing this forever. I mean, anytime I go to Wendy's, I dip my fries in a Frosty. Apparently, people dip their fries in a McDonald's McFlurry. Yeah, this seems like a very typical food combination because you're getting the salty from the fries and then the sweet from the ice cream, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know a place down the road does something similar as far as salty and sweet. The Tap House in Hooksett, they have a maple bacon ice cream where it's not just frozen chunks of bacon. When they give you the ice cream, it's actually ice cream with warm bacon chunks in it, like they've just cooked the bacon and then they mix it in with the ice cream. It's actually really good. So I don't think that one's a surprise to anybody. I got something on my mouse and it's driving me crazy. Get off. Sorry. All right, this next one I can tell you I've never tried because I've never had avocados. Chocolate and avocado.
Good. I've had it before. It's good. Avocado doesn't. Avocados are one of those weird ones where it has a taste, but like it's kind of a relatively neutral taste. It's just kind of it's a it's a fatty like I think avocado is technically a vegetable or fruit. I mean, it's kind of fatty. Like people use it. We use it in place of like mayonnaise and everything. It's kind of fatty. So like the chocolate avocado kind of just works well. It doesn't
Yeah.
really it's not offensive in the slightest.
So the little blurb on this says we're not just talking about adding a piece of chocolate to your morning avocado toast, although that does sound delicious. Avocado's creamy, buttery texture naturally lends itself to chocolate flavored recipes, of which there are many to choose from. Dip your toes into a flavor combination with an avocado and chocolate milkshake, for instance, which features cacao powder and a quarter avocado. So avocados taste like almost, I'm guessing, like buttery.
They're not exactly like that. What you would like describe the buttery taste as buttery. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that flavor you would describe as buttery. I wouldn't call them buttery in that sense, but they are very much
And
fatty. They're like a fatty.
they have a really large, according to this picture, they have a very large pit,
They do. Yes,
which
that
I'm
is a true statement.
guessing you obviously don't eat the pit.
No, it's
And
like
then, are you also not meant to eat the skin? Is it one of those fruits that like you're not
the
supposed to eat the
skin. Yeah,
skin?
you basically it's just the flesh you're eating. You're not eating the skin at all.
All right. So you're just eating that green bit on the inside, the greenish yellow
Yep.
stuff. All right. Well, you've tried that one. You say it's good. I've never had avocado. Maybe I'll have to try it sometime. This one seems a bit odd. Olive oil and ice cream.
That seems a little weird to me.
If you haven't tried it, you might be hesitant about this combination, but plenty of people swear by it. For a true
Although
salty sweet combo, try adding a drizzle of olive oil and a few sea salt flakes to vanilla ice cream. You won't regret it.
although thinking about it, like olive oil, the best way I would describe like avocado flavor to someone who's ever had it, almost kind of like a very neutral, creamy olive oil in a weird way.
Okay.
Like not exactly like it doesn't have exactly like this like pungent olive oil flavor to it, but it's definitely that's how I would I guess best describe. I don't know if that's the best way to like describe avocado, but that's how I would describe avocado.
So they're recommending either that or an olive oil gelato if your local scoop shop offers it. But otherwise, they're recommending just a drizzle of olive oil and some sea salt flakes to vanilla ice cream.
Here you go, Webby. This is how This is how the internet describes avocado flavors: buttery, creamy, slightly nutty, with earthy, grassy undertones.
Oh, okay.
If that's helpful.
The next one. So, as of right now, so far, I mean, we're only on number 4. I think right now the olive oil ice cream one is going to be the odd one so far. So that might make our list. Let me just put number 3. I'm gonna put a little notation on my thing here for number 3, just to go back to that when we go to vote for our top 5 good versus bad ones. Number 4, Devin, Coca-Cola and chicken. Recipes for cola chicken are abundant for a reason. While most people are more familiar with the soda in its drinkable form, there's something to be said for frying chicken in it too. If you think
No.
about it, it is still a salty sweet combo, and it's not much weirder than other sweet meat flavorings like teriyaki or sweet barbecue sauce.
No.
I don't know, dude. Whenever you if you fry any type of soda, you get that that really burnt syrup at the bottom and stuff. I can't
Yeah,
imagine
no.
it'd be good.
No. That's no.
Like,
That's a hard no from me.
is that how? Is that what you're supposed? Is that what you're meant to do? Is to like cook the Coca-Cola
I
down
don't
to a
know.
syrup?
I mean, I could understand maybe cooking the Coca-Cola down with syrup and doing like a reduction sauce on top of the chicken or something, maybe. But
Well, I'm writing down number
no,
4 because this I don't understand. We'll actually have to look up an
I
actual
don't
recipe for
know.
this one if we end up voting on that one.
That seems silly.
Um,
That seems silly. We're not doing that. No,
all right, number 5 is strawberries and balsamic vinegar.
that's good.
Strawberries and balsamic vinegar are an age-old Italian combination that works surprisingly well. The savory balsamic flavor makes strawberries taste even sweeter, complementing their already juicy nature. Intrigued to try the strawberry balsamic combination in our grilled strawberry shortcake recipe. Okay. I would have never thought of putting vinegar on strawberries, but
Balsamic vinegar is weird though.
yeah.
Like it's not. It's not a. I wouldn't put like white vinegar or apple cider vinegar on it. Balsamic vinegar is a little bit weird. It has a natural sweetness to it.
Yeah.
That's why it goes so great on like toasted bread with mozzarella and like basil.
Huh.
If you toast some bread, some mozzarella on top, slice up some Roma tomatoes, real thin, and then just do a little balsamic on top. It's one of the best things you can put in your mouth.
Okay, so this next one is also one that I've never actually even heard of people doing this, but I haven't heard of people doing the first part of this either. But anyway, number 6 is cheddar cheese and apple pie.
I've heard of that.
Now, apparently fresh apples and cheese slices are a common combination. I've never heard of that either.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
So it was only a matter of time before the cheese idea hit apple pie as well. As Atlas Obscura reported, the tradition of adding cheese to apple pie seems to have originated in England, and it's been going on for centuries. The outlet posits that today, cheddar-topped apple pie is more popular in dairy-producing regions of the United States like the Midwest and New England.
I could do that.
If you want to try this trend out, you don't have to throw a yellow slice on top of the next slice of pie you eat. Try baking cheddar into your pie crust to test out the intriguing combo. Huh.
I could do it. Another weird combination for cheddar. Have you ever like those coconut bar cookies you can buy?
Yeah.
Obviously, like I don't know if you like coconut. If you don't like coconut, it's automatically a no for people. But
Right.
If you get those coconut bar cookies, get the sharp cheddar cheese, like the block of sharp cheddar cheese or mild cheddar cheese if you're not like a sharp person from the store, and slice that like thin and eat that with that. I used to eat that when I was a kid. It's actually really good. My grandmother turned me on to that. It's actually really good. It's something about like the sharp cheddar that like hits with the coconut that just kind of like works really well. As weird as it is. Sorry, replying to somebody. Yeah, I put a side note down. I'm gonna have to ask my mom to try that at least. Maybe not ruin an entire apple pie in case I don't like it or in case she doesn't like it, but like they do say to try just baking some cheddar cheese into your pie crust, and just trying that out. See if you like the taste. This next one, I feel like I watched. There's a restaurant that does this. I honestly don't know how I feel. Like I feel like it would be good, but number 7 is peanut butter and a burger. Yeah, I have the restaurant by me that does that, and I've wanted to try it. I'm just like
I am hesitant, but like Like I do like peanut sauce on like chicken, things like that. Um, let's see what the blurb says here. While many of the options on this list rely on salty sweet combinations, this is more of a salt and more salt situation. Adding melted peanut butter when forming beef patties will make them juicier. For an even more daring take on the combo, try adding Thai peanut butter sauce to your next burger for an unforgettable flavor combination. Just be sure to avoid these 17 worst burger grilling mistakes, and there's a link to another thing. Uh, so they're not talking either about like just taking like smearing some peanut butter onto one side of the bun and eating it like that either. Although I could see maybe how that would be good too. But yeah, they're talking about putting actual like melted peanut butter into the beef patties. Which I guess I kind of get, but still, I think that would be making. I think that would make it really messy, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you
Absolutely.
think?
Absolutely.
I am willing to try that one though. What's this? Number 7, peanut butter on a burger. I'm willing to try it, like making a burger and just putting peanut butter on one of the sides of the bun or whatever. So I'm writing down number 7 as a side note. We're gonna vote on all these at the end. Number 8, chocolate and chips. Again, this just goes to the whole salty sweet thing. If you've ever poured a box of M&Ms right into your popcorn at the movie theater, this one's for you. Which I've also never done that. I just feel like that would melt the chocolate. Just,
no, actually works really well with it works well with M&Ms because they have that hard coating.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
Don't do it with like chocolate chips. I've done that with like trail mix and chocolate chips, and it just gets messy. But like just M&Ms work really well.
So the salty sweet combination is just delicious. There's a reason chocolate covered potato chips is a thing. Lay's first released its chocolate covered potato chips in 2013, but the pairing goes back way further than that. If you'd rather stick to dipping your Lay's in French onion dip, though, we don't blame you. So, yeah, okay. That one doesn't strike me as that odd, honestly.
I actually like that. I've had it a couple times. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty solid.
This one, I think, kind of harkens back to the whole peanut butter bacon one, but this one is banana and bacon. Because, I mean, bananas go good with peanut butter, and bacon goes good with peanut butter. I guess someone wanted to try banana and bacon. I think bacon pretty much will make anything better.
I mean, that's not really that weird because, like, isn't like the Elvis sandwich, but peanut butter, bacon, and banana sandwich?
Maybe. Man, that's how I want to go.
I feel like I think that was it. It might have just been peanut butter and banana.
Oh, yeah, they do. No, they do mention that. Hold on. While the true origins of this combo aren't clear, it's long been attributed, along with peanut butter, to Elvis Presley. There's the sweet, carb-heavy banana paired with creamy peanut butter and salty bacon. An unlikely but delicious trio, perfect for sandwich making.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful.
I kind of want to try the combo for yourself with our official Elvis sandwich recipe. I am clicking on this link. Oh, hey, man. Okay, so SU wouldn't be SU without some sort of visual aid. This is for Devin here. Look at that sandwich, Devin. Oh, God. That does look delicious.
That looks amazing. I kind of want to try a fluffernutter, though. A fluffernutter with bacon. I wonder how that'd be.
Oh, man, there's a whole bunch of...
What do you think, Webby?
A fluffernutter with bacon? Just peanut butter fluff and bacon?
Yep.
I mean, I could see that. Because, again, you're getting the sweet from the fluff.
Right. I wonder how that would be. That'd probably be good.
So, they have a few other things. I'm going to get sidetracked here for just a second. So, obviously, there's the BLT, right? Mm-hmm. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. There's also a BATE, BATE, which is bacon, arugula, tomato, and a sunny side up egg.
And there's a belt of bacon, egg, lettuce, and tomato.
There's BLAT, bacon, lettuce, avocado, and tomato. And then this one, I think this one sounds kind of good too. It's a BLATSM, BLATSM, bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato, and sriracha spiked mayo.
Sounds. I would eat that for breakfast. 10 out of 10 would eat that for breakfast.
Yeah. But so in that sandwich that I just linked to you, the Elvis, it is apparently a 1/4 cup smooth natural peanut butter, 8 slices of whole wheat bread lightly toasted. I guess if you're making several sandwiches, 2 bananas that are sliced, 2 slices of bacon, cooked and crumbled, and 1 tablespoon of honey. So, why would you need 8 slices of whole bread? I mean, if you're making 2 sandwiches, that's only 4. I guess you're making 4 sandwiches, but then you're only using 2 slices of bacon and 2 bananas.
Right.
I don't know, man. The math does not add up to me.
That math ain't mathing.
No, but banana and bacon, that
Math
sounds
all
good.
that stuff.
Sounds
Yeah, I
real
mean-
good to me.
Yep. I'm down with banana and bacon.
I don't know this next one because I don't necessarily know that I've ever had it, but prosciutto and melon. Combining salty and sweet flavors can be simple as enjoying a bit of meat with fresh fruit. This Italian classic is perfect for a snack on a hot summer day. You can wrap the prosciutto around melon slices or just eat the two side by side. So, I don't necessarily know that I know what prosciutto really is.
Prosciutto is it's kind of like
Excuse me.
how else best to describe prosciutto? It's kind of like
it's a kind of ham.
like ham. Yeah, it's in the same family as ham, but it's a little different than base
So
ham.
prosciutto means any kind of ham that's either dry cured or cooked.
Yeah, you usually eat it like dry cured. I've had it
All
dry
right.
cured more.
So
often
essentially
than cooked.
ham and melon, huh? I don't know.
could
I guess it would
see
depend on the
but-
melon. Like I don't think I would want to do it with watermelon.
No, probably like honeydew or something.
I think that's the picture that they have in this.
Cantaloupe or honeydew. Is it if it's orange, it's cantaloupe. If it's green, it's honeydew.
Yeah, I think it's green, so I think it's honeydew. That's what that is, right? On the right.
Let me see. Yeah, that's honeydew.
Yeah.
No, wait.
I don't know. It has a green outer
Hold on a
edge.
second. I think that's honeydew. Yeah, that's honeydew. Pretty sure that's honeydew. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's honeydew.
Oh. Getting her. Kat's responding in the SU Discord, so she's getting her sneak peek into what we're possibly talking about because of these pictures. Yeah. Again, I don't think I don't think I'd hate the idea of prosciutto in like a honeydew. I don't think I'd like it with like a watermelon. I don't think it would pair well for me for that. The next one is a common one. Clay brings this up a lot, and I've always been super hesitant to try it. You ready for number 11, Devin?
Sure. What is it?
A peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
Nope. Pass. Hard pass.
The New York Times caught a lot of flack for suggesting readers add peas into their guacamole, but the paper also caused a bit of controversy with this peanut butter and pickle sandwich suggestion. For pickle lovers, there's not much the tart flavor can't improve, and peanut butter is sturdy enough to withstand the pickle juice without the sandwich falling apart. Or as the Times put it, the vinegary snap of the pickle's tempers are I don't know that word. Uncouthness of peanut butter? And it's an unusual pantry sandwich for when luncheon meats leave you cold. Yeah, I'm definitely going to write this one down because I don't think this one ever sounded appealing to me in the slightest.
No. Fuck that.
I don't mind pickles. I'm not a
Not doing it.
huge pickle fan, but...
Refuse it. Not doing it. Nope.
Well, Devin, we might have to vote that one in on our bad one then to try. for the stream
No,
purpose.
that sounds like the worst. Sounds like a waste of 2 good foods.
Well, I mean, it was your idea to choose 5
I
bad
know.
ones.
I get that. I'm just saying. I said 3 bad ones and 5 good ones. But yeah.
Well, we're not gonna go odd numbers like that. We gotta
Because, I mean, do you really want to torture yourself?
Yeah. Well, for streams, when do we not?
All the time.
I'm pretty sure we torture ourselves pretty regularly.
Nah.
All right, number 12, chicken and pickle brine. At this point, we've already conceded to frying chicken in Coca-Cola, and compared
Chicken
to
and
that,
pickle brine, that's not new. That's old. That people have been doing that forever.
chicken and pickle brine sounds downright normal. Supposedly, Chick-fil-A cooks its chicken in pickle brine, which could explain why the fast food chain has so many devotees. The pickle brine keeps the meat juicy without overpowering its natural flavor. So you say that that's a very common thing?
Yeah, that's fairly common.
All right. I've never heard of it, but I mean, I've had Chick-fil-A before, and if that's what they do, then I don't know, it just tastes like chicken to me.
A lot of Southern style. It's the same thing if people use buttermilk for the same reasons. It's the acidicness.
Gotcha.
It's the acidicness in the base. They use buttermilk or they'll use pickle brine, and then instead of buttermilk, that's really all it is.
Man, this next one, does not strike me as strange in the slightest. In fact, I do this quite often, depending on the type that I get. Number 13 is pizza and ranch dressing.
Yeah, it's not anything special. It's pretty par for the course.
Let's see. A school cafeteria classic. This tried and true combination hits the spot. The tangy ranch complements the tomato sauce perfectly. You wouldn't think it would work, but it does. The New York Times reported that pizza and ranch combination seems to have started when Domino's offered ranch dressing alongside its wings in 1994, endeavoring customers use the dressing for their pizzas, not just the wings, and the trend caught on. I feel like that's probably not where it started. I'm pretty sure people have been doing this since before then, but hey, who knows? Okay, so here's an odd one that I'm not sure where they're going with this. Is ketchup and ranch dressing?
No.
The orange-hued dressing that comes from mixing ketchup and ranch is so popular that Heinz is now making bottled Cranch. The dressing sounds like it would be good on anything from fries to sandwiches to salads, and you can always mix your own at home. Okay, so they're using this for like a dipping sauce, kind of.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just taking 2 sauces that overpower each other, that are 2 very overpowering sauces, and just combining them into one sauce. I feel like you only are going to taste that.
Right. I feel like somebody at home tried to make like Big Mac sauce and was like, "Well, I'm just going to start mixing these things together until there's one."
Big Mac sauce is either Thousand Island dressing. If you don't want to do Thousand Island dressing, you take pickles, chop them up, or relish if you have relish.
Relish, yep.
Mayo, ketchup, mustard, and you mix it all together.
Yeah, that's how we used to make it at home.
With a heavier base of, and you a little bit of pickle juice too, and you do a heavier base of mayo and a heavier base of ketchup with a little bit of mustard. That's all. Yeah. It's all Big Mac sauce, or Thousand Island dressing if you really want to just go the easy way out.
Yeah. That's what we used to do, is the non-Thousand Island dressing way, because we never had Thousand Island dressing in the house. But yeah, ketchup and ranch dressing, that doesn't seem that odd. I was wondering what they were going with this, like if they were just going to put this on toast or on a sandwich or something by itself. But I could see it as a dipping sauce for things, sure. Blueberries and steak. Google blueberries and steak, and you'll find plenty of recipes for blueberry-based sauces to add to your fillet. The fruit is sweet, but not too sweet, and it won't overpower the meat's flavor. If making your steak sauce sounds too complicated, start with the blueberry steak salad. I understand. I can understand the appeal of it.
I don't know if I like it, but okay.
I don't think I care for blueberries enough to try to make a sauce out of it to ruin any type of meat.
I don't know how I feel about that. That doesn't ring as something that's like.
But it also doesn't sound like one of the worst ones on this list either. So
absolutely. Like I could do it. Like if it was given to me at a restaurant, I don't think I'd be able to make it. Like if the chef prepared it, it's like, oh hey, this is the sauce for the steak.
Yeah.
I would be like, all right, we can do this, but I would never like intentionally prepare it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Number 16 is watermelon and salt.
That's fine. That's fine. Better combination though is watermelon and tahini.
What's tahine?
Tahini, it's a salty, spicy sauce. Like it's not sauce. Like seasoning.
Okay.
And basically it's just like watermelon and tahini is the shit.
So apparently, a pinch of salt will enhance the flavor of the watermelon's
No,
natural
that
sweetness.
absolutely will, 100%. That is a true statement. That's actually a really good combination.
All right, here's another one. We're not done with the pickles yet, Devin.
Oh my god, dude!
I know lots
people
of people.
People just throw pickles on shit. Like, oh, this is a
call
weird
it
combination.
weird.
Like, no,
Yep.
you're just fucking putting pickles on shit. It's not weird. Stop it.
Supposedly, this is a common pregnancy craving: pickles and ice
Pickles
cream.
and ice cream.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's even a pregnancy-focused cookbook called Pickles and Ice Cream. As Slate explained, there was even an episode of I Love Lucy where pregnant Lucy dipped a pickle into a papaya milkshake while she was pregnant. If you thought it was weird to dip French fries into a Frosty, imagine this concoction. Of course, you don't have to be pregnant if you want to try this combination. No judgment here. I don't know. I don't.
No, that doesn't sound good. They make pickled ice cream now too. It's just like dumb. Like it doesn't sound like a good idea. Like,
I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna write this one down as just one that we might have to vote on, but because they're two very easily acquirable things. But it does not sound good to me.
No.
Okay, I've seen people do this. Number 18, Bloody Mary and a steak.
Yeah, that's fine.
Normally Bloody Marys are generally breakfast kind of foods, drinks. But yeah, I've actually seen people in restaurants drinking Bloody Marys and eating steak. In fact, I will say me and my old coworkers, when we go out to breakfast on Christmas Eve morning, they usually get Bloody Marys, and the Bloody Marys comes with a hot wing, just on the top of it, a spicy wing.
Yeah, so, I've seen so many different things. It'll be hot wings, or it'll go be like I've seen like shrimp and steak skewer, like surf and turf skewers. Yep. I've seen so many different things on top of Bloody Mary.
All right, number 19, strawberry and basil. If you've opened your mind to the possibility of combining strawberries and balsamic vinegar, strawberries and basil are just as winning of a pair. The combination is delicious in drinks like lemonade, but there are plenty of recipes that combine the fruit and the herb too. Whether you want to try strawberry basil compote, I don't know what the compote. To top your desserts, or a strawberry basil frozen yogurt recipe that stands on its own. The two of them pair very well together. Yeah, I mean that doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound strange.
It's fine. Yeah, that's
I mean, basil has just kind of just an herby type of taste. Like it's not overpowering. So. All right. Here's one. Have you ever had mangoes before, Devin?
Yeah, I've had mangoes. I love mango.
Mangoes and chili powder.
Yeah, no, good. Facts, good. Also great with tahini, or chamoy.
Oh, this is also a very popular chili mango chicken stir fry.
I don't know all that, but mangoes and chili powder is good.
Adding hot sauce to mango is a Mexican standby, and once you've tried it, you'll understand the appeal.
Yep, it's good. It's solid. I like it. 10 out of 10. Would mango again.
Number 21, sesame and chocolate. You might think of sesame seeds as the topping for go-to Chinese food or the buns from McDonald's, but sesame is wonderful, versatile, and there's a reason there are plenty of recipes for sesame and chocolate desserts, from black sesame truffles to sesame chocolate chip cookies. This is a simple but delicious flavor pairing that you didn't know you needed. Well, see, that's the thing. This is supposedly a list of weird food combinations. But if there's so like this one specifically says that there's so many recipes out there that call for sesame and chocolate, then
Right.
how is it that weird then if there's so many
It's
recipes
not.
for it? You know?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
It's
hey,
not at
yours
all.
is on this list, Devin.
What?
This is probably going to make our good one, which I'm okay with. Number 22, peanut butter and bacon.
Oh yeah.
As with the banana and bacon combo, it looks like Elvis was onto something. Even if you don't include the banana in this combination, the contrasting smoothness of peanut butter and the crunchiness of bacon elevate the experience to eating them together. Here's one that's strange. I feel like somebody had told me to try this before, and it's relatively easy. Sriracha in peanut butter.
That's yeah. I mean, it's like a spicy peanut sauce.
Yeah,
I've made like a I made like a BS spicy peanut sauce before like that.
if you're bored of the same old PB and J sandwiches, meet PB and S. Sriracha has the sweet aftertaste without the sugar overload that jams can bring. Plus, the peanut butter will help cut some of the sriracha spiciness. You don't have to use a fancy recipe with this combination either. Just load up a sandwich with both sriracha and peanut butter. Um, yeah, this next one is no surprise either. People used to do this at McDonald's when McDonald's had honey packets, but French fries and honey.
Yeah. I don't know
Again,
about. I mean, I don't know.
salty
I would
sweet.
never go for that, but like, yeah.
It's just the whole salty sweet thing.
I
You know.
yeah, I get salty sweet thing. I just don't know. I feel like there's better things to put your French fries in than honey. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that. I feel like that flavor combo is like a weird one for me.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's a bit strange, but I get it because I also had a sauce that was a honey-based sauce. Honey and pizza. In a similar vein, honey makes an unexpectedly delicious pizza topping. Hot honey, in particular, is a delicious offset to the salty taste that comes with meat toppings like pepperoni. Emily in New York City has a cult following for their colony pizza, which combines honey, pepperoni, cups, and peppers for a sensory overload. I will say that my old roommate used to make uh, this sauce to put on chicken wings that had a honey base to it, and then it had some spicy seasonings mixed in as well. And I would use that to, at first, dip like when I got down to like my pizza crust, I would dip my pizza crust in it and eat my pizza crust that way. And then every so often, I would just drizzle a little bit on there, on the entire slice of pizza you needed. So it's really not that strange to me.
Right.
uh, Number 26, hot sauce and ice cream. What's with everybody wanting to just put stuff on ice cream?
It's like ice cream and pickles are like the two
Yeah.
go-to fucking things. Like, oh, this is gonna be disgusting together.
If topping ice cream with olive oil is old hat for you, why not step it up a notch? Milk is a standard go-to for people trying to get that spicy taste out of their mouths. So this seems like the next step. If you're feeling adventurous, you could even make homemade sriracha ice cream. I mean, I get people eating ice cream to get the hot sauce out of their mouth. I mean, I've seen it done. I've done it. You're essentially just putting something extremely cold in your mouth that seems like it's on fire. Uh, I don't understand how people would think that it would taste good together.
Right.
Like I'm just harkening back to like when we tried Da Bomb and imagining putting some Da Bomb on chocolate ice cream or something.
That's just disgusting. The bomb
Yeah,
is the bomb is the issue with the bomb by itself is the bomb is just disgusting.
it's
In
true.
general.
It
Like,
has
it's not.
no flavor. It tastes like battery acid.
Yeah, it's not even like it's not a hot sauce that's designed to be like a good hot sauce.
No,
It's just
it's yeah. The bomb was designed to be a hot sauce for the sake of being hot.
yes,
I
that was
do.
it.
I appreciate
Whole
hot
purpose.
sauces. I don't care about like spice level. I appreciate hot sauces that bring flavor to something. Um,
Absolutely.
this one doesn't. I don't. This one doesn't strike me as too odd, but it's something I don't think I would usually have. Um, Green apple and salsa.
Okay.
Fruits like pineapples and mangoes are perfect in salsa, so why wouldn't a green apple? The tart flavor is perfect for spicy recipes, offsetting some of the heat while adding a tangy taste to the mix. Um, my whole thing with putting like an apple slice in a salsa is like pineapples and mangoes are much softer fruits.
Yeah, they are.
So adding those to a salsa, it's all soft, and then you would dip your chips or whatever in them. If you have something like apple slices into a salsa, that's crunchy. Apple slices are hard, you
Yeah.
know. So unless you're just using the apple slices to dip the salsa and eat that like a chip. But
Yeah, it's a little weird. I don't.
um
That one's just like comes off as weird to me, not disgusting. It's just like texturally, I don't know how I feel about it.
right. Now what's miso?
Miso is a type of Japanese. It's like a type of Japanese soup.
Okay. It doesn't look like soup. It looks like
Well, it's okay. Well,
it
it's
looks solid.
miso soup. Miso soup is made from miso. Miso is I believe it's tofu. If I remember correctly.
Oh, okay. So this is miso and butternut squash.
I forgot what miso is exactly, but I think it's tofu. I forgot what miso is made out of, but the
Um,
most common application is miso soup or miso stock.
if you've only had the seasoning in soup that comes at a Japanese steakhouse, you're missing out. Roasting butternut squash with miso or adding the seasoning to butternut squash soup adds a rich umami flavor to the sweet taste of the squash. Okay. Those are two things that I don't normally ever have to begin with. So I would have
Right.
never paired these together. Oh, this one sounds gross.
But
Number 29. Watermelon and feta cheese. I like
not
feta
bad.
and I don't mind watermelon. I can't imagine them together. Feta is the star of the classic Greek salad, but it's just as delicious when paired with fruit. In dense texture, its dense texture makes it perfect way to add more flavor to a juicy watermelon salad.
that doesn't sound bad to me.
Add in mint and you're good to go.
I can live with that.
And then lastly, Devin, oh man, this was just legit just a sandwich. Okay, so this isn't like a sauce to dip something in. Ugh. Number 30, peanut butter and mayo. This unlikely sandwich combo has a surprising number of fans. The Southern tradition came about in the Depression, but it's stuck around for years, especially in southern states.
And it should have stayed in the Depression.
While it may have been created out of lack of resources, the sandwich has endured thanks to its ability to meld two distinct flavors into one filling meal.
No.
Now, are you brave enough to try out any of these unlikely treats? And for more odd foods, don't miss the 20 weirdest potato chip flavors that ever existed.
I'll try any of them. No. Just peanut butter, no, dude.
I'm writing that one down as a possibility to vote on.
Peanut butter and fucking but mayo is that just seems like something you're doing because you just want to. That seems like a shock value fucking thing.
I mean, hey, I will say an odd one that my buddy Ross came over one time. We were just hanging out while he was home because at the time he was traveling around the country with his wife in their RV. But every year he would come home and we'd hang out and stuff. And we were hanging out and watching a movie or something, and he had me. He's like, "Hey, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make a snack." I was like, "Yeah, help yourself, man. Whatever." He's like, "I'm gonna make you something. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you have to try it." I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And I tried it, and it wasn't bad. Like, it's not one that I'd probably go and make myself just because I want it. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you really are low on stuff in the house and this is what you have, it's not a bad combination, I guess. Peanut butter and spicy brown mustard.
Okay.
It's not one that you would think of ever mixing.
I thought you were gonna say like peanut butter and chicken ramen for like what you call it?
No, that is the one that I live by. I have been trying to get everybody to try chicken
I had
flavored
them before.
ramen and a scoop of peanut
Yep.
butter in the end. So
I have
like,
that, or I'll take ramen and then I'll drop 2 eggs in it and stir it up and have egg drop soup.
see, Ross is the one who got me to think about that peanut butter and ramen one, because what Ross used to do all growing up, ever since I've known him, you know, if whenever we had ramen, he would cook the ramen, and then instead of adding the flavor packet, he would add a scoop of peanut butter and just have peanut butter noodles essentially. And
Yeah.
I took it one step further because I like Thai peanut chicken. I found that I really like the flavor of peanut butter and chicken. So I had chicken flavored ramen one time, and I put the peanut butter in there, and then I was like, well, what happens if I just put the chicken flavoring in there? So I did that, and I mixed it all up, and it tasted just like fucking peanut chicken, and I fucking fell in love with it.
If you really, the next time you really want to elevate it, if you have like if you ever if you're like baking or you need like chicken meat, but you don't need the skin, buy skin on chicken,
Mm-hmm.
take the skin off, and then fry up the chicken skin, and then you could crunch a little chicken skin on top of it for some crunch, but also for flavor. Yeah,
Yep.
it's really good. I've done that before too.
My
But yeah, I do like
dad
egg
used to
drop
call
soup.
those chips.
Yeah, chips or chicken bacon. Some people
Yep.
call them chicken bacon because it's basically what it is. Fucking
Yep.
just about as good about as good for you as bacon.
So I wrote down just little numbers on the side of my paper here.
I was
Okay.
talking about ramen and chicken and shit. I don't think I might add
I know I kind of want one. I've never actually had like official like ramen, like the ramen that you would get that has like the egg in it
Right.
and stuff. I've never had ramen, like real ramen. The only ramen I've ever had is like the instant ramen that you would get either in the styrofoam cups or the little fucking 15-cent packets at the store.
Which you can actually, this is the thing, right? You can actually buy like there's really good ramen out there. That like, are you like a soup person? Or
Not
like, we eat ramen? Are
really.
you eat the soup or do you eat the dry noodle? What are the dry noodles? So I'm gonna send you a picture of it next time you're in your store, your grocery store. See if they have. It's called Indomie. See if they have Indomie. I think you'll like it way more. You prepare it a little bit different. You can kind of cook your actual ramen like that instead of boiling it in the water and using the whatchamacallit. You just heat up the water in a pan. Like you just get like a cup of water in like a skillet. Sit the brick of noodles in there, and then let it get soft. Flip it over and let it get soft again, and just break it up. Let it just just get soft, so it still has a little bit of chew to it, but it's cooked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then take it out. And I just take it out. I'll sprinkle a little bit of like of the powder on top. I don't because obviously I'm not condensing it with water, so I just do a little bit of powder on top, and go from there. And that's actually I have been eating a lot of my ramen, a lot of my noodles and stuff recently.
Yep.
But yeah, but Indomie is designed. It comes with a bunch of different flavor packets. It's designed to do, which it's designed to not eat like with, it's not like a soup. It's more like not dry noodles, but it's more like sauce noodles than soup noodles. And I've kind of been preferring my ramen more so like sauce noodles than as opposed to soup.
Okay, so I wrote down some numbers while we were going through this. I just wrote down the numbers. I didn't write down anything else for us to kind of go back and look at. And I know we're going to do 5 and 5. I have 9 numbers written down. I'm going back right now and I'm writing down whether or not they were good or bad, in my opinion, for us to attempt to try. I have a couple question marks because I don't know if they were good or bad considering. Number 9. Oh no, this one was definitely probably a good one. So I have 2 goods. 1, 2, 3, 4 bads. And 1, 2, 3 question marks. So, if you help me decide what the question marks are, whether or not we would consider those good or bad to, whatever, then we can kind of narrow down what I feel like this list is and come up with the list to try on stream live sometime.
Right.
Does that sound good to you?
Yup.
So the
I can
first
do that.
question mark that I have written down was olive oil and ice cream. I just put a question mark because I don't know if that was supposed to be good or bad.
I don't think it. I don't know how. I just don't. I don't think it'll taste good. But I don't know if I'll like. It's one of those things that I don't know if it'll taste good, but I don't think I will hate it. It's just like I don't.
If we did the
You know
olive
what I mean?
oil, I would want to do what they recommend and try drizzling olive oil with a few sea salt flakes. So you're essentially
Yeah.
getting sea salt ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, which is fine.
So
Like I'm cool with that.
I guess we'll make that one a good one for right now.
Yeah.
So that's 3. Number 6 was the next question mark, which was cheddar cheese and apple pie. You said was good.
Yeah, that one was good.
So that'll bring us up to 4 good and 4 bad. The next question mark we have on here was peanut butter and a burger. We were both kind of on the fence on whether or not this one would be good or bad.
I've seen it. There's a place by me that has it, and I just don't know if I really want to like try it. But like it doesn't sound good to me. Like like if you ask me like, oh hey, does this sound good? I'd be like no.
Right. So do you want to put that one under the bad category?
Yep.
So we'll put that one under the bad category. So that brings us up to 5 bads, and we've gotten rid of the question marks. So we need one more good one. And then I'll run through which ones these are so we can kind of determine whether or not we want to vote.
Do you like coconut or anything or no?
I don't mind coconut, yeah.
I was gonna say if you got like those coconut cookie bars, that the cheddar cheese. I mean that way we can kind of just keep our grocery list down too because we're already using cheddar cheese anyway.
Right.
But yeah, like
actually, you know what? Let's try this. I was gonna say let's try this. Yeah. Okay. Well, you said coconut cookie bar. What?
Yeah, like coconut cookie bars. Hold on a second. I got a phone call. I don't know what's going on either.
Cheese. I guess will be our last. Well, he said that's a good one. I guess.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
I already picked up my prescription, and they're calling me to pick up my prescription. I'm like, I picked it up earlier. People, the hell?
All right.
What the hell, people?
So if you want to write these down for yourself too, these are the only notable ones that I've picked up off of this list, and with the addition to your coconut cookie bar and cheese, which we'll put at the end. But you're saying that that's a good combination.
Yeah, that one's really good. Like I actually really enjoyed eating that.
So the first one we have is number 3, which is olive oil and ice cream. So, olive oil, ice cream is supposedly good. First bad one we have is Coca-Cola and chicken. We'll have to look up an actual recipe for this.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not frying chicken for a fucking video. Like I'm not doing that. That's just way too much cleanup and work for one video.
Well, I mean, maybe there's a recipe. We'll have to check off air, see if there's a recipe that has already like prepared chicken and like you just use Coca-Cola to make a sauce. Maybe. If not, we'll look for another bad one.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like that just seems like a lot of like cleanup and work for a fucking video. For one to try like one bite of something and be like, this is terrible. You know what I mean?
6 is cheddar cheese and an apple pie. So essentially just a pie crust and cheese. We don't have to make the whole apple pie.
Right. I just go to the store. I can go to the store and just get a thing of apple pie. Or go to like the local diner and get a slice of apple pie, and then get some cheddar cheese and melt on top.
Yeah, cheddar cheese.
That's not much. That's a
Apple
relatively
pie.
easy slice.
Number 7 is a bad one. Is the peanut butter on a burger. Peanut butter burger. Number 11 was bad, apparently. Oh, number 9 is good. That's the banana and bacon.
Yeah, that one we already tried that basically. Like I feel like that's
No,
not...
we did peanut butter and bacon.
Okay, I mean,
Plus,
but
we needed the good ones on this list too.
true.
So
I guess. I feel like it's
number 11 was.
we're splitting hairs here.
Neither one of us are gonna want this, but we got to do it. Number 11 was peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
Why?
For the viewers.
Why? Like that? No, I don't know. Why are we eating? I mean, like, it's like why? That's not a good combo. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you really cannot have taste buds and be like, yeah, no, that's the move.
Man, I'm telling you right now, the bad list is mainly all pickles. The next bad one is.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Pickles
like,
and ice
just
cream.
Throw pickles on shit and be like, oh, it's bad. Like, no, you're terrible at people at life.
Pickles and ice cream is the next bad one. 22 is a good one. Is your peanut butter and bacon one.
Fucking retarded.
And then we'll make the last good one your coconut cookie bar one.
Yeah.
Coconut cookie bar and cheese. And then the last bad one, number 30, peanut butter and mayo. Hey, you never know. We might try these bad ones and they might taste all right.
They might, but peanut butter and bacon and mayo is not. No. There's no way.
It's on the list.
You cannot tell me that shit tastes good. Hey, I don't care what anybody says.
It's on the list.
It's fine. It's on the list, but you can't tell me it tastes good. Like, I don't care what anybody says. People are making that shit up to troll.
Did I skip a bad one? I only have 4 bad ones written down. What's number 4?
Did you get pickles and ice cream?
Yep. Oh, no. Number 4, we were going to look to see... Number 4 was the Coca-Cola and chicken. If we can't find a thing where it's just adding Coca-Cola to a sauce somehow, then we're going to have to find another bad one to try.
Yeah. Which seems like that might be more likely because I yeah. Unless I can like make it like, I feel like a Coca-Cola sauce wouldn't be terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like frying it in Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola chicken is like not the move.
Yeah. Well,
okay. It is apparently it is like a sauce.
Okay.
Cola chicken is a chicken dish popular in Hong Kong, prepared with chicken and cola soft drink as main ingredients. Cola is typically mixed with other ingredients, soy sauce, barbecue sauce, or ketchup.
So you just literally mix just like some Coca-Cola straight out the bottle?
It's like a sauce.
And you mix it with other things?
I think it's something like, I think you make it. I would just probably just buy like some chicken wings and just fucking make the sauce up and just toss them in there. Call it a day.
Right, but like does it tell you how to make the sauce?
Yeah, literally.
Like, I don't want to have to boil I don't want to boil soda because that's
pieces of chicken wings, 1 whole onion slice, 8 cloves of garlic, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce, half a tablespoon of black pepper, and then 220 mils of Coke. And not the fun kind.
Okay. So essentially you just boil all that together?
Turn the heat on medium high, oil in the pan, add the onion, saute the onion and the garlic, add the chicken skin side down, let it cook. Add the soy sauce, black pepper, and then all that into one thing. And then you make sure all the chicken's like soaked and shit in the sauce. And then you just put a lid on it and you let it simmer for 15 minutes. And then turn it back up to medium high. And then just start spooning the sauce over the chicken while it's cooking for like 3 to 5 minutes. And you have cola chicken. So,
I'll tell you what, Devin, because I mean, it seems like there's a lot of prep involved in that one. It's not.
Really
It's
not.
it's not just like
it's a one pot dish. It's really not that much prep involved.
right, but it's not just hey, here's 2 ingredients found in your kitchen, slap them together, sort of thing.
No, it's not.
I did just think of one that sounds terrible, but I've heard a lot of people really do like it. That would be much easier for us to try.
What?
Have you ever heard of pilk?
Pilk?
Yeah.
Like Pepsi and milk?
Yeah, Pepsi and milk.
I used to drink that all the time when I was a kid. That's good to me. I like it.
What?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm serious. As weird as it is, like it's supposed to. Like people say, it'll like fuck your stomach up because it'll curdle the milk in your stomach. But I actually like it used to actually like settle my stomach when I was like had like a stomach ache. I would drink Coke or Pepsi and milk, or you do like half milk and then half Coke, and it makes like a really like thick head. It's actually pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah, I've used to drink it all the time. Like it's not like an issue. It's pretty good. The only issue. Oh no, the one that. So this one isn't disgusting, but people. But see, you won't. I would have to ship you Verner's.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pop that's regional to Michigan, but like one of the like it's like a home remedy in Michigan is you take Verner's and a cinnamon stick and you put it in the microwave and you drink it. If you're like sick or you're not feeling well, and it's supposed to fucking make you like feel better. Almost impossible to fucking drink it because it causes you to cough like a motherfucker. Because like basic Verner's, if you have Verner's in a cup, like if you put Verner's in a cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you try to and you are bringing the cup to your mouth. If you inhale, you will have a coughing fit because now it's super carbonated.
What kind of soda would you?
It's a ginger soda. It is not a ginger ale. It is a ginger soda. It is way too sweet to be a ginger ale. It is like a ginger soda. It's a ginger pop. It's not or soda. It's not a fucking ginger ale. Even though it says ginger ale, I think on there. But yeah, you do. If people say you do that, you take warm Verner's, or you like put it in the microwave and you warm it up with a cinnamon stick, and it's supposed to like cure shit, and it fucking murders you. Yeah.
Now, is this something that you couldn't just do a replacement using ginger ale and a cinnamon stick?
No, Verner's is so different.
Okay.
It's so different than it's so different than like a Canada Dry or something like that. It's so different. Like I wouldn't mix, like for instance, like if I was having whiskey, I wouldn't mix whiskey with Verner's. It wouldn't taste right. It's so different. But I mean, I could send you Verner's. That's not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure I can like Amazon you Verner's.
Well, I'm trying to steer clear of this Coca-Cola one here because I a lot of these are just really simple. Like here's 2 fucking foods, just try to mix them together, sort of thing.
Yeah. I can send you Verner's. I mean, it's a slightly more expensive endeavor, but I can.
That looks messy as fuck.
What?
Ew. Ew, that one sounds nasty. I found another list. Ew.
Now I know the pain of people saying they can't get Verner's when they live out of state. Like you can, but you pay out the ass for it. So to get Verner's delivered, to get a 12-pack of cans or Verner's delivered is $20.
Jesus.
Or I can get a 6-pack of the bottles delivered for also $20. I can get a 24-pack of cans for $34, which technically is more economical than twice the cans for only another $12.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an option here.
Good.
because
Lay it on me, buddy.
I'm removing the whole Coca-Cola thing. I don't want to have to cook stuff to make this.
Or you can wait till August. We can do this in August. We can record this live in August when I come down there. We're up there.
Okay. I mean,
And I can just bring burners with me.
We could do that too.
Then I can just make the cola chicken. Like, you don't have to worry about it.
But some of these might sound even worse than that, but they are apparently extremely good, so to speak.
Lies. I hear nothing but lies.
Dude, wait until I read off some of these to you. Some of these are just downright. Okay, so popcorn and ketchup. I don't see the appeal.
No, that sounds terrible. Why would you ever do that?
The next one.
Make that make sense. That make sense.
The next one. The next one doesn't sound bad, but just looking at the picture, it's fucking messy. And that's popcorn and marshmallow, like a fluff.
Yeah,
that sounds sticky as fuck. Here's one that kind of makes my stomach turn. Oreos dipped in orange juice.
Nope, not doing it.
It says orange and chocolate are popular flavors, so this weird food combination may have potential.
Not doing it. Nope. That sounds terrible. That sounds just absolutely atrocious.
This one, I don't know. There's only one part of this one that sounds odd, but still, it doesn't sound terrible. Is strawberries, sour cream, and brown sugar. So the sour cream seems like the outlier in this, but it still doesn't sound terrible, I guess.
It doesn't sound terrible, but it still sounds like something. It sounds like a whole lot of nope.
The last two that they have on this list that just kind of was really fucked up. Macaroni and cheese with ketchup. Well, okay, that doesn't sound as messed up as I thought, because I had a friend who used to make mac and cheese, and they would add tomato sauce or a can of tomato soup to their mac and cheese, and it came out pretty good. That's kind of the same basis. And then this one was just a grilled peanut butter and cheese sandwich. So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. So what I'm gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna vote for that one, and we're gonna do. We'll wait until you come down next to actually do this live. But we're gonna do. What did you call it? A Verner's. And
Verner's and
cinnamon.
Yeah, Verner's and a cinnamon stick. I can bring that stuff down with me. That's easy to bring down.
And then I'm voting for the grilled cheese.
Peanut butter. I mean, I feel like that's not that bad. I don't know.
I don't know, but peanut butter and cheese just doesn't sound super appealing. Although they're saying putting peanut butter on a burger, so I mean, you figure that's gonna have cheese, that's gonna have pickles and lettuce and tomato and ketchup and whatever. I don't know. Either way, we have our good and our bad list to try on a live stream at some point. We're gonna wait until Devin comes up to visit. And then we'll get everything prepped and we'll try it and we'll record it live on a stream.
Right.
And then we can even go through because Rob just woke up and at almost 4 p.m.
Did you guys review Cocaine Bear or no?
I haven't found a good copy of it yet. And I haven't gone to the movie theaters.
I still want to do. I still want to do the banana splits, and I still want to do the new Winnie the Pooh movie.
Is that out yet?
The new Winnie the Pooh, yeah.
The horror one or whatever?
Yeah, it's out.
All right.
I heard it's not great, but I still want to do it at some point.
Yeah, it'll be on our list.
I really want to do that Christmas-ish horror movie, but I don't know when we're going to...
Christmas-ish?
Better Watch Out. I mean, it's set around Christmas.
Gotcha.
I still want to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
this is a good movie in general. So
write these down, and we'll definitely take a look, and we'll see if we can find good versions of them to watch.
Well, I know Better Watch Out that's been out for a while. I need to get a copy of that.
But yeah, so these food ones I set it aside. It's on my computer or it's on my keyboard now, and we'll do those next time you come up. So that way we can even convince Rob to do them, and we can, since we're gonna be doing them on a stream, we'll watch him get sick from them, and it'll be good times for everybody. And who knows,
I like
maybe
it.
even if we can get Donnie to come up too around the same time, if he has time off, then we'll make him try these. Maybe we can get him to shoot pasta out of his nose again.
Oh, that was great. He
Yeah,
actually shot pasta out of his nose. I forgot about that.
yeah, man.
That was wonderful.
Fucking snot pasta. Uh, anyway, so yeah, that's our episode. We're over an hour. So
Awesome.
that was a good list. That was a good little thing. And we have some weird food combos that we're going to try on stream for you guys. And do you have? You said you had either life advice or a science corner, or both, or doubled up on life advice.
No, I have both. So science corner.
Science
is
corner
back
with
in,
Devin.
apparently with Devin. Apparently, back in 2012 in Western Denmark, or 2020, back in Western Denmark, they found new evidence of, which is now the oldest known reference to the Norse god Odin. So, with this new piece of information, Odin is now thought to have been worshipped as early as the 5th century.
Wow.
Which is at least 150 years earlier than the previously oldest known reference, which was found on a brooch found in southern Germany and dated to the second half of the 6th century.
Wow. Okay.
So, it's a extra-extinct cat. The cache was buried 1,500 years ago, either to hide it from the enemies or as a tribute to appease the gods. A golden brachettat, whatever it's called, kind of thin ornamental pendant carried an inscription that read, "He is Odin's man," likely referring to an unknown king or overlord. Yeah, so that's cool. So Odin is old as fuck.
Yeah.
Older than we thought.
But you said what? By like 150 years at least?
Yeah, it pushed it back a whole century. It's 150 years. This piece dates back at least 150 years earlier than previous known.
Nice.
Yup. And then
life
for
advice.
my life advice, hold on, I pull it up here, but I do have it. No, that's like the sad life advice. I don't want sad life advice. Not that one. Ah, there you go. Life advice for Devin. Also kind of sad life advice, but also inspirational life advice at the same time. And it's very simple and sweet. It says, never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option.
That is true. That is 100% true.
And that goes for every aspect in your life. Like, never prioritize anything or anyone.
Yeah.
In your life that, where to them you are just an option or you are just another cog in the machine, so to speak.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why people say never prioritize your job over your family or your friends or something like that, because those are the people that are going to be there for you when you need help, ideally.
Yep.
Your job won't, you know what I mean?
Right. I've always tried to live, at least more recently. I won't say always, but quality over quantity.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Surround yourself with people who are good for you, who make you a better person, and who are gonna be there no matter what, as opposed to having the dozens of friends who, when you do need somebody, they're nowhere to be seen, sort of thing. Or they only reach out when they want something, or when it benefits them. So quality over quantity, people.
Y'all.
All right, Devin. So where can people find you on the internets?
You guys can find me on Twitter at DMP_Pookie. You can find me on Twitch at Mr. D3. And as always, you can find me on eBay looking for Odin's coins.
Oh, and thank you everybody for listening and tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, you guys can follow me on Twitter at JaxForestWalker, all one word, on Twitch at DMWebby, and on eBay at Selling Devin counterfeit Odin coins.
God damn it. Why would you do something?
That are at least 350 years older than that other thing. So,
well, look at that.
Yeah, they're old as fuck. Thank you everybody for listening. We love you. Stay safe and fuck Booster Gold.
Also, B's not going to hear this, but she'd be so proud of me. Sitting right next to me, granted, I've had one before, so we've had this conversation before, but sitting right next to me as we speak is a electric kettle.
Oh, I'll bring that up to her.
Yes. Because I started drinking, I stopped drinking coffee. I didn't stop. I'm trying to cut back on my coffee I'm drinking. So I started drinking yerba mate, which is like a loosely green tea.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, man, like, people said like it had like almost drug-like effects. Like that cup I drank this morning, I was like, yo, I literally Googled. I'm like, is this legal? I was like, this feels like this is a drug. This does not feel legal. This feels like a drug. Like I actually got like a head rush. I got like a high, but not like in a bad way. I was like, whoa, this is what's up.
Number 3. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying that tea. I'll let B know that she should be proud of you that you have an electric kettle. Yeah, and man, coming up one of these weeks, we're gonna have to. Hopefully, we'll find a good version online or something to watch Cocaine Bear, so we can do our review. I'm gonna watch the shit out of that movie. So yeah. All right. Until next week, everybody.
I want to see the Creed too.